Hey, this is Zach. This is the commentary track for the short film What a Beautiful Day, shot in New York in 2007. This is my dorm room, Reuben, 5th Avenue and 10th Street. This is not my room. This was the room next door. And there was no one in it, and the door was open, so we used it for that shot. That's as wide as the camera would go. It was a zoom lens, the REBL. I forget the dimensions or the widest it could go anyway. Obviously, we didn't have the E85 filter on because the outdoors look like the surface of Mars. That's my bed. I got almost enough sleep on that every night. There's one light motivating or motivated by the window. I think we had threw a gel on it or something like that because I know they were tungsten lights. There's another light. It's in the bathtub. You can see in the plug that the cord is plugged in. The power cord for the light. Pretty funny. That chocolate cake line, that was me. I don't think that's actually part of the Mexican-Spanish vernacular. There's the arch, Washington Square Park, back before they changed it, 2007, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, this is the shot that I had in mind for the whole film. If I could have made the whole film with this one shot, it would have been boring, but it would have been my ideological perfection. These two had known each other for a long time at this point. Maybe 3 months into the semester. I don't really remember, but it was their rapport that kind of gave me the idea to put them together as actors because they had a lot of really fun arguments. As I said, they're both from Mexico. They had fun arguments in Spanish all the time. Because Rodrigo is from Leon, and I think Alejandro, at least he came from Mexico City. I don't know if that's where he was born or raised, but a lot of fun, those two. There's my cut. So you see I cut on him shaking his head. This is my famous camera correct. Move it slowly. And I guess now in retrospect it's not that good, but the editing teacher said it was really good camera correct. That's Veronica. She was the pretty girl that worked at the front desk at my dorm. And one day I wrote her a note. I was like, I think you're really cute, but I don't know what to say to you. So here's a piece of paper with words on it. Love this shot. I don't know what it is about certain actors and giving them food and them eating while delivering dialogue, but there's something about it that's just so cool. It can obviously go really wrong, and I've seen people like play it up way too much, and it turns out to be really annoying. I cut on the head slap there a little bit afterwards. But this is just like really intimate coverage of a medium close-up, a two-shot. Love the idea that they came from both sides. And if you see, there's two squirrels in the immediate background. Oh, there's also guys with swords on the left doing martial arts. I forgot about those guys. Sword marked. Okay, so this guy playing this song, he played in the Washington Square Park every day, and he was selling CDs. And at the time, I was so poor, I couldn't afford to buy one. I think they were like $11. So I recorded him playing, and as I was walking up with the microphone, trying nonchalantly to record him, he's like, "No, no recording, no recording. You buy CD." And I was like, I love this song so much, though. He played it a bunch, so I stole it, and that's my biggest regret. Is not paying him. Maybe I'll see him again one day. This is a new day. Alejandro waking up. E85 filter again, not on. I think you can see the light in this shot. If you watch on the left-hand side. Watching. Oh, I guess not. Never mind. So this is the dorm room again. We had shot all this stuff in one basic half day, and we took naps. I'm just surprised at how even the lighting is for how unintentional a lot of my lighting setups were. I don't even think there's a light in this scene. So we put one up, and we weren't going to use it. I'm remembering now. So we put one line up on the left side of his face, and it was really even, but then decided that since this was kind of a dark scene, then we should take it out, and one half of his face should remain in shadow, which is not I mean, it's not as dynamic as I thought it would be, but I guess for a cinema snob, it could be super subtle. Um, I kind of like the. Is that a lens flare on the left? Or is that just his shirt? I really like this because I like his face being kind of touched by the reflection of the light from the outside. I really enjoy that. That's great acting by Alejandro. This favorite shot of the whole film. I take it back on the other one. Favorite shot. Uh, Alejandro's got a great face. This is my wide. Love that too. Wish those people on the right. It's really hard to shoot in the park like this because like the people's sanctuary. You don't want to ask people to move and stuff like that. Ooh, camera's moving. You don't want to ask people to go away. It's their quiet moments. There's Veronica. I guess. Yeah, I mean, she spoke Spanish. Oh, this is my out of focus shot. Like, I shot the whole thing. I was the cinematographer as well, and so disgusted every time I see that because it's a simple like measure twice. Just measure it twice. Just make sure. Okay. Just gotta go. They're both great. Brown eyes. Just brown eyes everywhere. Just gorgeous brown eyes. Everyone's got gorgeous brown eyes. I just love it. I don't know what I'm doing there with the camera shaking. Hoping that was just the wind. So I crossed the 180 degree line there to show change. I don't know if that communicated or not. And they walk away into the sunset. And here's one of my favorite parts of the film. If you watch on the left-hand side of the frame, my happy accident of the film. Oh, I guess at the right-hand side. Yep, there it is. Oh, they're got together. And that's why there's a little bit of light leak. So that's my thing. I really enjoyed shooting it. It was the first time I was ever successful on a film. And I think about it every day because I am afraid that I'll never be as talented again. That's it. Thanks for watching.